last words to me, with great power comes great responsibility. I watched him die in my arms, and I took that very, very seriously. With this great power, I choose to use my platform wisely. I choose to use it to settle beefs between victims of paranormal crimes. Things that are normally left out of the newspapers, things that are normally left out of television. And tonight, without further ado, I'd like to introduce two new guests to the program, one of which you've heard before. Mr. Miles Moonbases Batson is back in the building. Miles, a victim of many paranormal activities and a friend of Rocco, or should I say a former friend of Rocco Fowler, alien abductee, and Montauk boy, if you know, you know. Well, he's here tonight. Now, also, for the first time, and it needs a real proper introduction because this man has a wealth of knowledge. He's taken very seriously in the paranormal and extraterrestrial community. I'm not sure if there's a proper definition for that, but Daryl Neely, or Odin, is an author of sci-fi, fantasy, crime, romance, adventure, and poet with a universal name and an imagination to attract readers of all ages. I am reading this from his bio, but in a nutshell, this guy has seen a lot of things, he's heard a lot of things, and he's taken extremely seriously in the extraterrestrial community. He's been on everything from coast to coast to, well, you name it, Daryl. I mean, why don't we let you introduce yourself to the people listening for the first time have never heard you before.
Well, welcome everyone. Call me Odin. Name is Daryl. Last name Neely. Down home cooking with Neely, Patrick. Neely, that's my cousin. I've done it all. Was in the military. I pulled my 15.5 years. Then I went reservist. I've seen a lot of blood, and I've seen this country go from up to down. But the biggest issue I've seen is I think this world is just pure paranormal. I think the incidents that we're having is a selective encounter. That's my opinion. I don't care what you think. I've seen it.
What do you mean? If you could just be a little... First off, thank you for your service.
Thanks.
And what do you mean by a select encounter?
See, the ideological view of the world can be stated as this. With the ability of man to multiply and to grow, there are things that are left unseen and unsaid. The paranormal activity that's been happening upon this earth is not a curse. It is a dilemma that's been initiated by powers that be. The paranormal, I'm talking about, even down to the COVID virus, it's become a paranormal. It's a man-made created. I'll say it. Everybody knows it. I mean, CDC.
What's your definition of paranormal? Let's start there.
Paranormal. Anything that initiates a response from an outside dimension or an outside atmosphere, i.e. ghosts, phantoms, even prayers and worshiping is paranormal. Many people don't want to say that. They want to say their religion is their religion. But me, as a doctor and a reverend, I will state that all religion is basically based on other people's encounters. And that is a paranormal experience.
Makes sense.
Angels,
yeah, I guess a lot
ghosts.
of people don't put that in the same category, but totally, it's not normal at all. It's paranormal.
Right. I mean, even King Solomon himself requested the assistance of psychics. Okay. There was also ghosts in the Bible. I mean, let's just be honest. But they don't want to be honest because they want to think. But I also got another area I can go into. But I know Ryan probably say, huh? Another area will be that the Christian Bible is nothing but the Torah 2.0. Because all the authors of the Christian Bible are the same people that are in the Torah.
So what would you call the third book of Christ? The Book of Mormon.
Now, this is another area. The Book of Mormon, I have a little foundational belief in. Because there's some information that's in there that's relevant to today, well, not today's society, but to the society of the Incas, Mayas, Aztecs, and it's provable. Which is
I didn't
kind of,
expect you to say that. I was saying that almost as a joke,
I
not to
know,
make a
but
joke
it's
of the Mormons.
provable.
I wasn't expecting anyone to take it too seriously. So that gives it some credit there. So really quick, because there is a lot of people tuning in for the first time, we don't want to get too far into the rabbit hole without these guys. But we do have Odin here, Daryl. He's in charge of the Global Enlightenment Radio Network. Everybody should go peep it and check it out. A nice strong following. We've encountered a few of your fans. A few of your fans have actually come to our way to attack us for having our pal Rocco here. If you're tuned into the video version of this interview, you see Rocco on the top right side of the screen. So Rocco is a long-time caller on our show. He's been a part of our program since 2015. And a lot of these guys are calling us out saying that we're some type of a comedy platform, which they're right about. Yes, this is a comedy show. But we do take Rocco's experiences very seriously. So what exactly is the beef? Do you have a beef first off with the platform, or are these just your listeners that have some type of beef about it?
You're asking me, or you want to go to my...
I'm asking you this, Daryl.
Well, I don't have a beef with the platform. In fact, I kind of like your platform. I've actually cracked jokes and listened to it myself personally. You know, look, you got some brothers on there that'd be funny, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cheeks is pretty funny. And Ham's name qualifies as a brother, for sure.
You got some real funny brothers. I mean, and I mean, your show can actually crack a person down. I mean, I give you that, bro. You know, look, from a person that does production work and also hosting, I gotta give you your credit. You're awesome. I love the way you do your show. I love the way you perform on the platform, and I love the way the people react. That's the beauty of it. And that's why we're in media, because we want that reaction. We want that enjoyment. We want that power that comes from you, the listeners. So if you're listening, don't ever forget. Give us your feedback, man. I mean, it's a hard thing to do, is to sit there and be talking and having, you know, a little bit of joy going on around you with no feedback. I mean, just look at the comedians on stage. They go on stage and they crack a joke, and the audience is... And that means if there was no feedback, what do I do next? Like Chris Tucker used to say, what do I do? What do I do? I tell you what you do. You keep the ball rolling. You're going to get to them. You're going to open that door. And when you finally get that door open, you crack the node. Like my favorite comedian and actor, Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah, baby. The Dice Man.
The goo.
The dude himself. Hey, I interviewed him, man. I used to do some work with Mancow Muller. If you know Chris Jagger down in...
Yeah, I remember Howard Stern used to get into it with Mad Cow back in the day.
Yeah, that was some fun junk, man. I mean, I used to have fun back in the day. And then I have to say, a lot of atmosphere changed. But I'm so glad your show still gives the comedy. But the atmosphere changed because, like my grandpa used to say, and I know a lot of other people have said in life, all jokes ain't jokes. I mean, we can crack up on your boy Joe Biden all day long, falling off his bicycle and sniffing a little girl. We can crack up on that. But the bottom line is, it shows there's a serious issue when you fall off your bike. And you've been riding the bike all these quote-unquote years.
Not good. Not good at all. That's our president. That was a scary video for sure. I wonder what Putin felt. I wonder what some of these other leaders in other countries thought. But yo, I love all your sentiments. I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting it. I thought we were going to be called out for sure. I was ready tonight to explain the whole story of Rocco and I, how we met back in 2015. Rocco was trying to stop a few of our friends from going to Montauk, was trying to save them from getting kidnapped and abused.
Let's go to Montauk. Let's have a party. Because you know something? I can turn the heat in 12 seconds, and I can lower the temperature as well. Ice cold. See,
so you're saying you have control of the weather?
I got the control, brother. Thunder and the lightning, because it comes real quick. Hey, Rocco, how's it feel to be on air with me finally?
Yeah, this is a long time coming. Really quick. So listeners, there's been a long-standing beef that's been going on, and it makes me so happy to see that it's not continuing, that the bridge is being built between these two gentlemen. There's not going to be some type of radio war between these two guys, because Rocco was mad. He was steaming hot. Rocco, I see you up there.
For my own reason.
You didn't expect me here, did you? How you like me now? So, Rocco, if you want to start the conversation, I can start it any time. Because I like to get the truth out there.
And he gave me the forewarning, so.
Forewarning?
That's
Jesus gave you a forewarning, but if you don't know what to expect from Moses.
He will prepare me before these things, so.
Well, it's no surprise to anybody that you're both here.
And I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I let you guys both know what's going on. Rocco's co-hosting tonight.
Yeah.
So that means this was a perfect time to talk about what's going on in the news right now with UFOs. I want to get both of your opinion. So I guess that there is no beef between you guys. I guess that all of these videos that were made about Rocco, it's old news. Rocco's past it. Doesn't matter. We can get on with our lives and talk about real shit, or real things like extraterrestrial right now.
I just want to ask Rocco one serious question. Now, why would it come out your little itsy-bitsy mouth that you burned down my mama's house, dog?
Wait, what? He said that
I already explained. I already explained that. I tried to explain that. And then other people went and started making up other rumors about me, making videos about me, which, by the way,
you haven't answered the question.
I have on the side burner those videos.
You still haven't answered the question.
I'm not here. It's honestly this time. It's so overly grown. There's so many people that believe they're involved in Montauk. Some people aren't even from Montauk. I show them a picture of the radar tower. They're like, "What is that? What is that?"
So really quick.
Ryan, can we get back to the initial question?
We're kind of glazing over a really important part of the story. Somebody's house was burned down, and Rocco was accused of burning it down. What is going on here?
So I want the answer to the question. Why did it come out somebody's damn mouth, man?
I said that because the energy that was going on in the chat room, and people were calling me a meth head, which I do not approve of because of what happened. Man. Father murdered by a meth head. I don't smoke meth. Okay, I smoke weed. That's what I don't smoke meth. I'm not a meth